Boutique & Co, and today we're going to be answering some of your questions that you've sent us on Instagram. Our first one is, I've got 5 bridesmaids. Any recommendations for finding dresses to suit them all?
Okay, so 5 bridesmaids, you've got a couple of options to start with. Firstly, it depends if you want to go for the same dress or not. We've seen quite a lot of people this year going for mix and match. We've had a couple of really good options. When you're doing mix and match, I do recommend sticking with the same brand. So if you're going to go for one brand, the Two Brand Essentials works quite well for doing like mix and match. You've got a selection of different styles that sit really well together. So you've got kind of 2 different strappy styles which your bridesmaids can choose between.
And do they all come in the same colour?
Yes, so that's the advantage. You can get them all in the exact same colour, which is why we recommend sticking with one brand, because mix and matching across brands means you might not be able to match the same colour all the way through. So if you want to do one colour all the way through, definitely try and stick with one brand.
And what do you find bridesmaids are doing, or brides are doing at the moment? Is it the same colour and different styles, or same dress and different colours?
We've seen quite a mix actually. I've got one bride at the moment that's doing all different dresses and 2 colours. She's got 6 bridesmaids, so she's got quite a lot of kind of people to try and keep happy within that. And she is doing all different styles, 2 complementing colours, because not everybody in her bridal party suited the paler colour that she initially liked.
Yeah,
so she's decided to mix in a darker colour so that everybody is
different
happy.
skin tones.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
I don't look great in peach.
No, it's not. Not everybody does.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to mix and match those different colours and different styles as well. But she's just trying to make sure they all complement each other and all look nice as one kind of group.
Great. Okay, so we move on to our next question. Is it too early to look for 2020 bridesmaids dresses?
Definitely not. We, from sort of July last year, were really, really busy with 2019 brides. So that's like over a year in advance for some people, or at least a year in advance for a lot of the summer weddings. The only thing I would say, if you're looking for 2020 bridesmaids dresses now, if you find something you love, you are going to need to be prepared to buy it now, because you run the risk of before next year it being discontinued, or the colour becoming unavailable, or because the fabric is dyed, sometimes the colour changes slightly. So if you find what you do love now, order it now, sort of thing.
Particularly colours get updated every year as well.
And like anything, trends are changing, some things are more popular than others, and just because it gets discontinued doesn't mean you shouldn't get the dress. It's still probably an amazing dress. It might just be that they've brought out a new dress that's a bit similar and they've decided to change up the style a little bit. But yeah, if you are looking for 2020, do buy if you find what you love.
And you should be expecting to do alterations anyways on the dress, so what you can do is just keep the dress unaltered until maybe roughly 3 months before the wedding, and then get the alterations done if you're worried about your bridesmaids changing shape or losing a bit of weight, which lots of bridesmaids often come in.
Yes.
They have plans.
Yes, exactly. We're always going to have to order to their biggest measurement anyway, so the dress will come back a little bit too big in places, so it is going to have to be altered, so you do have that flexibility for weight fluctuation.
Perfect. Actually on that note, here's a question. How do you handle pregnant bridesmaids and also bridesmaids who have just given birth and potentially looking for dresses that they're able to breastfeed in?
Okay, I mean, we get this one a lot. Like, I swear everybody does it all at the same time, and if you...
Weddings and babies.
Yes, they go hand in hand, and if you have a couple of bridesmaids that have got married in the last year or 2, you may well find they are now pregnant or trying and had just given birth, breastfeeding, and there can be a lot of unknowns. Especially with bridesmaids dresses, you are having to order them a good few months in advance of the wedding, so a lot can change in that time. For those that will be pregnant at the wedding, first off, our Jasmine range has an amazing maternity range. A lot of the styles that we do, standard styles, have a maternity option. It's only £40 more than the standard style, and what they do is just alter the waistline to bring it up to an empire and give it plenty of extra material in that skirt, So all we need to do is take a bust measurement. Again, with pregnancy, we do have to do a little bit of educated guesswork on this because it does go up a little bit the further along you are in your pregnancy. So it's something we've done a lot, and we're more than happy to advise and help you work through what size to get. But they will basically, we'll get it to fit on the bust, and then it will just have loads of material in the skirt to house any bump that you've got.
And having been pregnant a few times, having a dress that is actually a maternity style is generally a lot more flattering for a pregnant bridesmaid, and make her feel a lot more comfortable, where it's kind of showing off the bump rather than something that you're trying to hide the bump in and just making it kind of big so that it fits. So that Jasmine maternity range option on the dresses is a really, really good option.
I think also, if you can't find what you love in the maternity range, it's not to say we can't do it. Usually what we do is just have to order something a good few sizes bigger. A couple of our options on the separates will do an elasticated waistband on the skirt, which is a really good option. It's a lot more flexible. Otherwise, what we do is order a good few sizes bigger, and then you will need to take it into the seamstress. If you're pregnant, we do recommend doing this a little bit closer to the wedding than 3 months, a couple of weeks before the wedding, but do probably let your seamstress know you're coming so that they can kind of keep some time for you and just get that tailored to fit the bump as it is on that size on the day.
Excellent. Okay, let's move on to our next question on Instagram. What are the most popular colours this year?
Okay, so it's been really interesting this year because we've done a lot of pale pink over the last few years, and it's been really nice because we are not definitely moving away from the pale pink, but we're going slightly deeper with the tones. So that one that you pulled out straight away, that sort of kind of misty pink colour, is really, really popular at the moment. As is the Fino Lavender, which is your kind of dusky purple kind of colour, which is really flattering.
It's just a more grown-up version.
Yeah.
Of, like, the pinks and purples that kind of have been popular in the past.
Exactly, and I think it's a lot more flattering on paler skin tones as well. We've also been doing a lot of hunter green, which I'm actually wearing as a bridesmaid this year, and I am very excited to be wearing this colour. It's actually amazing on. I was not that I was unsure initially, but it wasn't a colour that I would have immediately picked. But actually, I really love it. It's really flattering. There's 5 of us, all different skin tones and hair colours, and it looks amazing on everyone.
It's also great, works really well in both summer and winter. In winter, it's obviously kind of a nice, deeper jewel tone, which is really popular for winter weddings. And in the summer, if you're pairing it with like bright white, yellow florals, it just really lifts it and becomes that really vibrant sort of botanical green, which is lovely.
Yeah. We have also, in the last few weeks, seen a little bit of an increase in much brighter colours, which has been quite nice. People are having a little bit more fun with some of the colour choices that they're making and really enjoying kind of pushing the weight out a little bit. And I'm excited to see all these weddings that we've been placing orders for.
Okay, and last question we have coming in today is, my wedding is in May and I haven't got my bridesmaids dresses yet. Am I too late?
No, but you will want to put an order in pretty soon. With bridesmaids dresses, it generally does take a good 2 to 3 months for them to come in most of the time. Everything is made to order. That's why we are able to offer you such a huge selection of dresses and colours and everything else that comes on offer with bridesmaids dresses. However, some of our brands do fantastic rush options. Jasmine, I think, is by far the best on the rush. We can do a 5-week rush on a bridesmaid's dress. There is a small charge for that, but if you find the dress you want and the colour you want and you've left it quite late, fantastic option. Some of our true bride dresses again come in a little bit quicker in the essentials range if you go for one of the top 10 selling colours, and there is a really nice selection on those 10 colours as well, so that's another good option.
Do bear in mind, allow yourself a bit of time for doing alterations.
Yes.
So don't be counting back from your actual wedding date, the sort of lead times, because that is just stressful.
Yes. We do really recommend trying to get your dresses back to you at least a month before the wedding, so you've got time for the bridesmaids to get alterations, but also you are going to be stressed in that month before the wedding. There is a lot of final details to do, and as the day gets closer, you spend so much time planning this amazing day. You don't want to be sat there thinking, where are my bridesmaids dresses? Are they going to get here on time? Have I left it too late?
Yeah.
So, in short, May weddings, get a move on, come in an order.
Book an appointment. The other thing to bear in mind is that we are getting very busy this time of year. Our Saturdays for the next probably 6 to 8 weeks are starting to get pretty jammed. So do book in an appointment if you want to get in.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, and I think that was it from our Instagram questions today. We'll be doing this again soon, so send them over and have a lovely day.
Thanks.